Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Crafting Today with Handmade Bay Workshop. Today I am going to show you my versions of junk journals with a no-sew option with putting your signature pages in. Okay, I know a lot of you are not fans of it. I was not a fan of it either, which is why I needed to find an alternative. So let's get started. Okay, so here is the book that everybody saw already, and it's beautiful, right? Okay, I'm going to show you two other ones, which I'm going to do videos on them. So today's going to be the start of this one is going to be the start of the show. Okay, so I wanted to show you, I know you're all familiar with the Golden Books junk journals. I am a big fan of these, love to do them. So I wanted to show you on this one, we did a no-sew. All right, I have two signatures in here. Okay, and this option, in the middle of this one, is just doing a wraparound with elastic. Get your signatures in there. Now I do sew my signatures down the middle. If you have a sewing machine, it's a great help. If not, you could hand sew. I mean, the pages aren't that thick, so it's not too tedious for you. But I do sew them down the middle. You do not need to do that. This will hold your pages in place, no problem. Okay, so I wrap this elastic around, and then it goes around the binding. And it also gives you an anchor for your fun tassels that I like to make also. So I'm going to do a video on the Golden Books for you. But as you can see, the pages stay in. Nothing falls out. It really holds it nice and secure. Okay, so that is the elastic option that we have. Here is another journal that I do. And this one, a lot of you might like. I do like these. Gluing in. There's the pages. How simple is that? There's a little measuring involved, but nothing that's terribly hard. I'm going to do a video on this one, and I will have the measurements for you and what you need and everything. And the really great thing about this in all three ways of my journals, you can keep adding pages. You're not limited to just what fits in here. Okay, because you know sometimes you go to the thrift stores, which I'm a big fan of getting supplies at thrift stores, and you may see something and you can be like, oh, that would look great in that journal. Oh, but it's done. I can't add any more pages. These journals you can. Even though this is glued in, you could take one of our other two options and do it in the journal and add pages and do the wraparound or the one we're going to go over today. So your journals can grow with you. You find really fantastic stuff for them. You can go ahead and do some more fun stuff with them. Okay, find some more treasures out there. Okay, so now to the start of the show. This is our beautiful Valentine this year. I am in love with this one. I don't want to sell it, but I'm going to. So just tags and just fun stuff that I love. Okay, but this one is being held in with ribbon. All right, and again, what I do like about these options is I can use these as my anchor from anything I want to hang from here, my tags and everything. Okay, jewels, ribbons, and just what makes it fun for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct this one so you can kind of see it. And undo the ribbon. Okay, so there you go. You see, two of those. Now I'm going to show you. Here's my first signature. There is the ribbon for this one. Now, I want you to see, well, you can see this. Let me get the camera good. Always the way, right? There we go. See the grommet there? Both ribbons are going right in there. Okay, and you can add as many as you want. Okay, this ribbon's thin and nice and easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the middle, and I am going to pull this ribbon out for you. You see that? Okay, good. Okay, there's our ribbon, and here is our first signature. It's our first signature, right? And this one again, I do sew on the sewing machine. Okay, just use your needle just for this, because it does dull your needle, but you can use it for quite a bit of time. All right, now I'm going to take the second signature out. Now I want to show you, here's a perfect example. You can take your signature out, add more things to it, add some more pages, slide it back in. Easy, right? All right, so there's our two signatures. And here is our book with the ribbons out. Okay. Sorry about that. And here are the grommets. All right. Wonderful. All right. So now I'm going to use this as our book to demonstrate the work. Okay. I'm going to leave that there because that's so pretty. Okay. So here's a journal I'm working on. This is one of my laminated ones. This is about a 5x7 bookbinding that I made. I will do a video on how to do this. This is just chipboard, or you can use your cereal boxes, macaroni boxes, and I'll go over that with you. Laminated it, no laminating machine. This is just, you can use contact paper, or I use, which I found has a little clearer look. I like using this better, but in a pinch I will use contact paper, and I used to. This is called Easy Liner. It's got the duck on it. So if you can find this, Target usually I can find those. Okay. Alright, so what we need to do this, a hole punch, regular school hole punch. These are about 1/4 inch, so it worked well. A grommet plier and grommets. And this is what grommets look like. Okay, so this is what's going to hold that all in once we press it. I got this and this on Amazon, really inexpensive. I don't spend a lot on my craft supplies, coupons, clearance, and collecting over the years, thrift stores, and again, I will have a video for all of that for you if anybody is interested. If you are interested in anything I'm talking about, anything you want to learn, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to send you over to the Facebook workshop page, and we'll do a lot of talks over there, and have some more videos if you're interested. Okay, all right, so let's get started. So here's our binder. This will have a liner on it like this one does. Okay, I just haven't got into this yet. Okay, so pretend this is all pretty. All right, we're going to take our hole punch, flip it over. Now I do not like measuring more than I need to, so here's what I do. I take the hole punch. We're going to put it in as far as it can go, and you're going to eyeball the center. All right, just do the best you can. Remember, this is a junk journal. We don't want to make things perfect, and everything can be fixed. There are no mistakes. You can cover things up. Okay, all right, and then we're going to punch. Okay, and we got our first hole. Okay, now I'm going to take it, turn it around, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to take the hole punch, eyeball the middle, have it go as far in as it can, and then punch. Okay, I love that sound. I remember that sound when I was in school. Okay, now we have, they look pretty even to me, huh? Okay, so no measuring, no nothing, and perfect every time. Okay, and there is the inside. Okay, so now what we're going to do from the outside, I'm going to take a grommet, and oops, let's see, I think I'm going to use gold on this one. Gold? No, maybe silver. I'll use silver. Okay. I'm going to take the grommet. I'm going to try to get as close as I can. And you're going to push this into hole. Now you have to push. It may feel a little resistance, but it's fine. Okay. And we're going to take and put it in the other end. If you don't get it in straight, you're going to have a problem. So I'm going to tuck it in a little bit. And there we go. Got it in. Okay, now you see sticking out. You're going to take your pliers. Okay. And you're going to set the grommet in. Just have to give it a little squeeze. Not that hard. And then we are going to do that. You have it upside down. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze this. What I like to do, I squeeze one side, and then I'll do the other side. Okay, I think, let's see, let me get this on here. Okay, there's your grommet. Okay, so beautiful, nice and flat. Okay, and I could I've done this a little better, but we are on a video. All right. So it's as easy as that, okay? And you get this, And we are going to go ahead. You're going to take your ribbon. Now I'm going to work on the nice one now because that one's not done. Take our ribbon, bring it into the top. You're going to take your signature, at the middle, and you're going to lift this a little bit. Cut your ribbons on an angle so you have a point on it. And then we are going to bring it through the other side. And you're going to fiddle with it a little bit. Okay. You're going to turn it over. And you're going to give it a tug. Okay, you want it to hold the pages in. You're going to tie it this way. And you're going to turn your book and pull this way. Okay, put your bow, your tie wherever you want it. And then you can knot it. You can make a bow. You can do whatever you want. Okay. If you think you're going to want to go back in, I would do a bow so you can reopen it. Okay. Now we're going to do, and you see how that sits here? I mean, it looks pretty just like that, right? And you see, maybe we'll be able to fit, whoops. I mean, like, you're only going to put like the end of your finger in there, and it, you know, it's pretty snug. And now we're going to do the next one. Now, the next one is going to be a little tight. Okay, so just going to move that over. So what I'm recommending, one of those crochet needles. It's one of those really large needles. It's not sharp. Okay, take your ribbon. This is why I say cut it on a diagonal. Cut it on a diagonal. Just a little bit. And whichever end you want to go in, it doesn't matter. Okay. You're going to pull that apart a little bit. You'll see your needle go in. Okay, there you go. Get your signature. Put the needle. Come out. Oops, sorry. Needle come out that way. And pull through. Okay. And if you do put more signatures in here, the needle trick works wonders. Okay? It's just a big help, no struggle. I want to enjoy my junk journaling and my crafts, and when I struggle with something, it is not fun anymore. So that's why I try to find a nice, easy way. Okay, so you now, look, nothing is falling out. It is tight, secure, and everything is turning good, and you are good. So I want to thank you. I hope this was a big help to a lot of you, especially beginners. I'm going to make a video on the other two journals. If you're interested, let me know. Comment below, subscribe, and head on over to the Workshop Facebook page, and you can let me know what you want to learn, what I can go over. I have a lot of videos coming, and I thank you so much. And remember, we are on this journey together. Let's make it a creative one. See you next time.